I really wanted to sing TikTok by Kesha here. Like a don't stop, make it drop, DJ Mini Monday up to, something like that. But it's just, I don't think it's going to.
Yeah.
So instead, I think probably the best thing to do is just like we're talking about podcast. We're talking about itty bitty podcast. A podcast.
Merry Mini Monday, chunkies. I'm Carter.
I'm Doge.
And I'm Jordan. Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Money Min Day today.
Today is Money Min Day?
Men like us. Money Min
Yes.
Day.
You don't know how perfect
Do you
that
have
is.
money for us?
No, I just feel like it's about time that men get something for them,
Yes.
We never get anything.
Oh, yes.
We never
I've been
get
saying
anything
this.
in this world.
I've been saying this to my wife for a year now.
Okay, before we turn this into a completely different vibe. Money Min Day fit just now, and let me tell you why.
I love that.
It's
Okay.
just can't guarantee, and Jordan, it doesn't take away from its brilliance, but that's not necessarily something that was well thought out to just drop and say, let's just throw it out there. But here's the thing, it lands well, it gives me some tingles, and it makes me feel good. Much like, are you ready for this? We're going to have our own section here. We're going to have our own section in the news because, my friends, here is what critics are saying about Fast 9.
Oh, I am so excited.
Here is what critics are saying.
I'm giddy.
About Fast 9. Now, before I dive into this, it's been a really special last few weeks because I've been able to connect to some of our patrons on a different way and just see people in person or talk to them over Instagram about our podcast. And it's honestly been super filling. Like, it's been incredibly encouraging and people just kind of talking about how much they love us. And a lot of these people are saying now, and they'll tell me this because they recognize how much we love this franchise. They'll say, but I haven't gotten to the point yet to where I can do Fast 9. I even had a friend say they're just going to wait till the next pandemic to watch Fast 9.
Okay.
No.
And here's the thing. I cannot stress enough, and I wouldn't mind taking 2 or 3 minutes with the three of us. I can't stress enough to you guys how fun that listen is. And I would love for that to be an accompaniment for you personally through the entire series. If you need us to break it down like some people are doing Clone Wars to prepare for Bad Batch, I think that might be something we can do for you, but you can ask that to us personally, especially if you're on our Discord. But it feels like you don't really get the whole story. You don't get this arc that I don't experience anywhere else, not in any other film, but in any other art, like anything. I've never experienced anything like this. Maybe outside of like the New Testament, of like
it's like
Saul becoming Paul. It's just
like if fast food, like if the chicken sandwich wars were like a movie.
Yes.
That's sort of what it feels like. Fast and Furious is. It's like, why are you okay? Whatever, I'm in. Whatever.
I don't remember the last time that I was invested in a franchise and had absolutely no clue what could possibly come next.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
phenomenal.
in some sense, like the second that we saw Thanos in 2012 at the end of the Avengers, I was like, okay, some form of Infinity Stones are probably coming. When they say we're going to make a new Star Wars, then it's like, okay, probably we're going to see Luke and Han and Leia again. Never on screen at the same time together, which was a weird call, but we saw them again. We kind of knew what to expect.
Right.
I have no idea.
If Dom's crew gets shrunked down, like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids to fight.
That's on the table.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't even surprise me.
It's on the table.
What if all of it's a backdoor pilot to a Magic School Bus cinematic universe?
Okay.
Stop.
And that's the final thing.
Too much.
And here's the thing. For those of you that might poo-poo on it, listen, we can't help but say love what you love. That's kind of one of our mantras on this podcast. But if you're saying it's not good, then you're kind of making our point. You just need to unpack what not good is to you.
Right.
And honestly,
because it is not good. World, it's amazing.
Yeah, when you get to view the world and be like, you know what? Trash isn't that bad.
I'll eat leftovers.
Eating all this fried food, not that bad.
Yeah.
Because there's something special about it. Okay.
I've tried to build an entire personal brand around the realization that trash isn't bad and it's okay to eat leftovers. And you guys have not let me have that. You guys have said that's not a brand that we can have on our show.
Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. The title of this news section of Flickster of Rotten Tomatoes is F9 First Reactions.
Yes.
An adrenaline-fueled mix of bonkers action and unexpected drama.
Yes.
So I'm going to go through some of these moments
those are
here.
the two things I want.
Here's what critics are saying about F9. We have the way that they designed it is great, and I recommend reading the full article on Rotten Tomatoes. But the way they've designed this is they've talked to several critics. They've interviewed these critics, and I would imagine it's something along the lines of waiting outside of the theater or whatever their movie watching experiences is, having some kind of Rotten Tomatoes booth and saying, "Give us your feedback." Anyways,
It's like, hey, what'd you think?
Yeah, what's going on?
Did you like Dom?
We had several questions here. The first one was, how does F9 compare to the rest of the franchise? Shannon McGrew of Nightmarish Conjurings, which sounds like a I don't know. We'll take their opinion for it. But F9 is outrageous and one of the biggest, baddest additions to the Fast Family franchise.
Yes.
Good.
Mike Reyes of Cinema Blend says F9 was amazing, all caps. Justin Lin's return is a high-ranking entry.
He's
Molly
back,
Freeman
baby.
of Screen Rant says it's a ton of fun. This is ultimate Fast and Furious.
Wow.
And then finally, David Ehrlich of IndieWire says F9 is by far the biggest and most ridiculous Fast and Furious yet.
Wow.
Amazing.
That is everything I want.
Amazing. Next question was, how is the cast?
Especially after Godzilla versus Kong did not
I
did
know.
not take me there.
Yeah.
It
I
didn't.
really thought the Zillarilla series was going to take me there to that
It had to.
fastest and furiousest place, and it
It
didn't
had
do
to.
it.
And the only reason I could have something as bombastic as Godzilla King of the Monsters and how what an amazing viewing experience that was, just teeth rattling, and still think I could get an installment after that could be better. Fast 9 is the reason for that. One of the big reasons for that. Anyways, they asked, how is the cast? Courtney Howard of Fresh Fiction said Vin Diesel and John Cena are terrific. Tyrese is the stealth MVP.
What?
Whoa, yes.
Shannon McGrew of Nightmarish Conjuring
Shannon
says
again.
Tyrese steals the whole GD show.
Amazing.
What?
Molly
Amazing.
Freeman of Screen Rant says also Han, all caps, Han is still great, 3 exclamation points.
Of course, he is.
Couple more of these prompts. How is the action? Mike Reyes of Cinema Blend, where Mike's back. He says the action continues to be pure bonkers adrenaline. Absolute
Is that the second time
blockbuster.
he said bonkers?
He's all about it. Okay, well, I mean, how many times were we saying just crazy words when we walked out of
I was
the
about to say his brain is Fast and Furious scrambled eggs at this point.
That's true.
Absolute blockbuster bliss, Courtney Howard says. Supercharged stunts, ambitious action set pieces mixed with combustible soap opera dramatics.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
combustible.
Here it is, guys. It's a cacophony of car crunching mayhem.
Oh my goodness. That's
I
the
want
best
to get
sentence
that
I have ever
tattooed
heard.
on me.
Shannon
Cacophony
McGraw.
of car crunching.
Was that
mayhem.
Shannon?
No, this is Shannon. Shannon
Who said
McGraw.
the cacophony one?
Courtney Howard of Fresh Fiction.
Courtney, that's
Courtney.
baller.
We don't deserve you, Courtney.
Shannon McGrew, says anything is possible. There are surprises at every turn, and the stunts are at their best.
Wow.
Finally.
Wow.
One of the last questions. There was several prompts in here. Finally was, so is the franchise still going strong?
Of course it is.
David says, with Justin Lin at the helm, it feels like things are finally moving in the right direction.
Finally?
Courtney
More
says,
like finally.
Courtney says, plenty of gas still left in the tank. That's our first Fast 9
Wow.
reactions. I promise I'm not going to spout those off every
Hey,
week.
when does that
but
come out?
It will be hard for me. June 25th.
Not soon
I
enough.
can't
I'll tell you
wait.
that. Hey,
I
that's
know,
my
I
mom's
can't wait.
birthday. So happy birthday, Mom. I'm going to be watching Fast 9.
Can we all take your mom to see
Jordan.
Fast 9?
Yeah, of course.
June 25th is my mother's birthday.
Get absolutely out of town. Are we brothers? Do we have the same mom? I've never seen my mom and your mom in the same room. I'll tell you that.
Neither have I. That's honestly weird. That's true, though. That's
Wow.
true. My mom's birthday
What?
is June 25th.
Wow.
That's wild.
Hey, I don't make the rules. What I do, actually, I do. If there's any time that I can say I make the rules, it's Mini Monday. So Speaking of rules, I've got a game for us, and it's one of my favorites, even though, my friends, if you have never listened to this podcast, so this is your first time to ever listen to Two Chunks and a Hunk, I want you to take, after I say the title of this game, I want you to take about 10 seconds and just put some fingers in the ears and do some la-las, because what's coming next is terrifying. Let's play Rumpelstiltskin.
We've beyond guess the name, win the Rumpelstiltskin game.
It's so much better than the alternative that I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I really
can't
thought
do
it was
that
going
to
to
you
be
guys
extra credit.
2 weeks in a row. I can't do that to y'all 2 weeks in a row.
You've never done
You've
that.
never done that before.
I don't think I have.
You probably have.
I probably have. Okay, so what I have for us is, because that dashboard on Rotten Tomatoes, we're sticking with Rotten Tomatoes, but that dashboard on Rotten Tomatoes is getting more and more full of coming soon films. These don't necessarily have to come soon to theaters, because honestly, guys, we've talked about it during the pandemic, but we're going to kind of see the ripple effect of production companies deciding whether or not what is going to be slated for theaters and what isn't. That was honestly something we were seeing pre-pandemic. Is especially with our streaming platforms, you've got it felt like 80% of the Oscars this year were Netflix movies, and those don't necessarily have big theater releases. But anyways, I'm going to simply read the synopsis of films on Rotten Tomatoes that I feel like these guys have never heard of. Their goal from there is to decide in their mind's eye, in their heart's ear, in their soul's nose.
Yes.
Decide what they think is the title of this movie. Whoever gets the closest wins. Are we ready?
Oh, yeah.
Was there anything I
Always
left out of
ready.
this? Anything I left out of this?
It's my favorite.
No, it's good.
Okay. I've got a good one for you, boys. So, this is coming out June 18th. Rated R, an hour and 26 minutes long.
Oh, I can't do
Movie
this.
info.
I can't do
let
this
me ask
if it's
my mom
rated
if
R.
I can go see it.
On the dawn of a zombie outbreak. Now, stop me if you've never heard this before. On the dawn of a zombie outbreak, an undercover drug deal goes wrong, forcing the cop, the dealer, and other urban misfits to take refuge in the last safe place in the city, a crack house.
Yes.
On the dawn of a zombie outbreak, an undercover drug deal goes wrong, forcing the cop, the dealer, and other urban misfits to take refuge in last safe place in the city, a crack house. This is a horror action genre, release date June 18th of this year. I
got
need
it
a
already.
title. What do you think the title is of this?
This isn't that Zack Snyder movie, is it?
No, but I want to see that.
I do
Because
too.
that is
That's fun.
his wheelhouse.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it's honestly getting good reviews.
Yeah. It's got Batista.
It does have Batista. Old Davey.
Homie's got the bag. He's making all that money.
I have the name already.
Go. Say it.
Stick with me. It's a double entendre.
Love those.
Trapped. Because they're trapped in the house, but it's also a trap house.
Yeah.
Triple entendre. Whole soundtrack's trap music. Next question.
Amazing.
I think it's something like The House Has Bones. Or something like The Hills Have Eyes, kind of a vibe. The House Has Bones.
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
We have Trapped from Jordan. We have The House Has Bones from Doge. I think this is Doge's win
Oh.
because he got 2 words right. It's called Crack House of the Dead.
Okay.
Crack House.
Sort of playing that one right straight up the middle, huh?
This movie's
Crack
called
house.
This movie's called The One Where the Dead Bodies Walk at the Survivors Who Are in a Crack House. The
Crack
movie.
House of the Dead. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Sure.
Cool.
Sure.
June 4th, just right around the corner. It is not rated.
Uh-oh.
No. That
genre
means, that means there might
genre
nudity.
drama. There might be nudity. Encouraged by his grandfather to live a life of hope and possibility,
Definitely nudity.
a boy sets off on the adventure of a lifetime to find the magical Emu Plains. I took a twist at the end, did it not?
Whoa.
Do y'all say emu or emu?
I think
I
I
say
say emu.
emu.
See, that's interesting. I say emu. like the Pokemon. But
I don't
emu
actually know.
feels right.
I think I say emu. Emu. I think I say emu.
I think most emu, right?
I say emu.
I think so. Encouraged by his grandfather to live a life of hope and possibility, a boy sets off on the adventure of a lifetime to find the magical emu plains. Doge, you can go first this time. Jordan went first last. This is a Paul Mines directed film, by the way, if that helps.
Paul. It's a Paul joint.
This is going to be something like Birds of Paradise.
Okay, nice. Can I submit my real answer and then a different answer that I'm not actually submitting for review here?
Yeah.
So my real answer.
So you're doing a serious and a silly?
Well, a little bit, yeah. So
okay.
I'm submitting Bird Brained as my answer for review. But my answer that I feel like it's gonna be, because all of these tend to follow, nobody names movies cool things anymore. I feel like it's gonna be like The Adventure of Teddy Fitzgerald or something like that.
It's gonna be called The Boy Who Looks for Emus.
Right? Yeah. It's gonna be like the search for the last emu or something like that.
It's tough for me to pick a winner on this one, and so I might just leave it to the people in their cars and in their homes and in their offices to decide.
Scream it really loud. We can hear it.
It's called Chasing Wonders.
It's pretty close to my name.
I was about to say, I thought you called dibs on that for your autobiography.
Chasing
Wonders.
You need to rapidly edit your manuscript.
Look, this isn't funny for anybody except for a couple people, so we don't have to leave it in the episode. But Schmidt's biography in New Girl called Punting the Sweet Fantastic is the funniest joke.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
that's really good.
Continue.
June 4th, another June 4th release. This is PG-13, so we can definitely feel more comfortable going to that. Maybe they're taking our parents and not being awkward.
I'm allowed.
Todd Randall directed film, an hour and 48 minutes of drama. Milo Gibson of Hacksaw Ridge. It's one of those where they're kind of giving you like in the parenthetical, hey, these guys are a big deal. I know our budget.
I promise they've been in a movie before.
Yeah, I know our budget is that of a junior varsity basketball team, but
yes,
this is a big deal. Milo Gibson of Hacksaw Ridge and Lawrence Fishburne. Okay, an actual recognizable name here. They say of The Matrix. Duh. Star in this inspirational true story of a small town high school football team who beat all the odds to win their state championship. This one's fun to me, guys, because it's really long, so bear with me. After a crushing defeat ended their prior season, everyone counted the Abilene Eagles out of title contention. Facing doubts and personal challenges both on and off the field, it will take the guidance of their team captain, played by Gibson, and a surrogate father, played by Fishburne, for them to realize what they can achieve when they stand united as a team. In this uplifting underdog story, the Abilene Eagles will once again soar in an incredible comeback that will be forever remembered in sports history.
I got it. I know exactly.
I don't think but Jordan gets to go first.
Yeah, I don't think it's my turn. Go.
Remember the Eagles. Time. No, my real guess is On Wings Like Eagles.
I was going to say Wings Like Eagles.
No, that literally, my boys, would have been my guess as well.
Surprise,
On Wings
Christian
Like Eagles.
Movie.
We did this. We've done this wonderful thing here where you guys do something collectively that is better than what was provided.
Wings Like Eagles is a great name for this movie.
Yeah, it's a really good movie name.
It's phenomenal. This movie is called Under the Stadium Lights.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Here's what's nasty about that. We already had Friday Night Lights.
Sure.
Guys. Why did we put lights back in?
We already had From Under the Cork Tree by Fall Out Boy.
Feel good.
We already had Under the
high
Dome.
school movie.
That sci-fi TV show.
Wasn't that J.J. Abrams?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's Rumpelstiltskin.
Statistically, yes, it was J.J. Abrams.
Proof that there's a lot out there and that often we're more creative than some of the people that
bums me out for real.
Yeah.
Wings Like Eagles is such a missed opportunity for that last movie.
I'm sorry, guys. Guys, is Shrek our movie that we're reviewing tomorrow?
It is.
All right, it's time to play extra credit.
Oh, I knew it. Oh.
If you've never played extra credit with us.
You were so proud of that, but you should have said Shrekstra credit.
Oh. The first and only Shrekstra credit. Here's the thing: if we call it Shrekstra credit, it's technically a different game, and you've never lost.
That's
true. You've also never won. So
just like real extra credit.
Mark this as the asterisk that it is. But Extra Credit, if you've never heard these boys play it, it is a fan favorite. It's more technically an everybody's favorite, but Jordan and Doge. Extra Credit. Yeah. IMDb has an algorithm that is about as sensical as a fast and furious script. It is unknowable. I have no idea what's coming next. What some critics would love about Fast 9, these two critics would hate about Extra Credit. Y'all, did y'all feel encouraged on our Discord chat on that upper level of Patreon when people were saying that they're also not good at it?
Yes.
Does that make you feel a little better?
I
think a lot of y'all's insecurities about it were everyone's just yelling at the screen.
That's the same app on my phone where I saw my face photoshopped onto a minion. So, you win some, you lose some, I guess.
The minion, it's daily. It's daily.
The minion stuff makes me so happy.
I can't leave Discord because I'm one of the main ones, right? Like I can't leave. So I'm going to just
say, listen, I never want the minion stuff to stop. I think it's fantastic.
It's honestly fine. It's good. With Extra Credit, this algorithm gives for every person that's ever been in the movie business, if they have at least 4, their top 4 credits of all time in their careers. These credits are never a project, something that's not released yet. These credits are hardly ever something that somebody is in with a lot of people. It tends to be in part of this algorithm we see, which again is not foolproof. People, if they've been really involved in a movie that did really well critically or in the box office, it ends up being on their credit. Anyways, it's hard to predict. What these boys are going to do is they're going to have 3 actors that they can choose from, actors or actresses, and try and guess those top 4 credits. They can get a possible 15 points, meaning that you get an extra credit, you get the namesake if you can guess all 4 of those top 4 credits. That is a diamond in the rough kind of situation, but it's really exciting when it
never happens.
But they only need to average 3 credits per actor. There are some big names in Shrekster Credit in Shrek. We have Mike Myers. We have Eddie Murphy. We have Cameron Diaz. We have John Lithgow. We have Vincent Cassel. If y'all don't remember who that is, he was, I can't tell you what he was in.
Yeah. It sucks that we can't remember.
Sorry. You do have other names too that might be easier, like, not easier, but Jim Cummings tends to be in a lot of Disney stuff. And so
Shrek
if you feel like you can,
Jim Cummings is in this and a lot of other Disney stuff. Though.
Sure.
I'm just saying
Shrek
like he's in a lot
Disney, so like
Frank Welker.
Yeah, sure. Rutrow,
Yeah. Anyways, we've got really 4 big names to choose 3 of, but it feels doable. Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz, John Lithgow. I'll let you guys discuss where to start.
I feel like we got to start with Cameron.
Yeah.
I feel like it's got to be Cameron.
So this, for sure, Shrek for sure.
Yeah. Charlie's Angels, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably The Holiday.
Probably Shrek 2.
Probably Shrek 2, TBH.
So, you want to lock in Shrek?
Let's lock in Shrek. Let's start Cameron Diaz, Shrek.
Cameron Diaz, Shrek. Lock it in.
Bong bong. Nothing more deflating in this game than a confident first guess on the first actor.
Oh. We lock in Charlie's Angels?
Yeah. Charlie's Angels. Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Bong bong.
Bing, bing.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Oh, okay.
3.
Number 3. When I mention these numbers, by the way, they have a top 4 credits. So the very first credit is usually the one that they are best known for, according to this strange IMDb ethereal algorithm.
Outrageous.
But Charlie's Angels was number 3.
How about Jim Carrey's The Mask?
You think that over The Holiday?
I think Shrek over all of them. But so who cares what I think?
That's true.
I have the thoughts of a stupid man.
I feel pretty good about The Holiday.
Yeah, let's do it. The Holiday.
The Holiday. Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Bong bong.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. That tracks.
You want to do Shrek 2 or you want to do The Mask?
It's going to be like Shrek 4.
There's got to be a Shrek in there, huh? Like there has to be.
Shrek 2.
Shrek 2.
Lock it in.
Bong bong. 1 point to start.
Absolutely how?
These top 4 credits are Vanilla Sky is number 1 for Cameron Diaz.
Okay.
Number 2, There's Something About Mary.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that makes sense.
3 was Charlie's Angels, and 4 was My Best Friend's Wedding.
Okay. Okay. I disagree with 2 of the 4 for sure.
I do too, honestly. I do too.
For sure, I disagree with 2 of the 4.
Something happens when I get into extra credit and I forget every movie these people have ever been in.
We have Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, John Lithgow.
Eddie Murphy's going to be
Myers.
like,
Let's
Eddie
do
Murphy's
Mike
going to be like
Myers.
Pluto Nash, Meet Dave. Yeah, Mike Myers.
Let's do Mike Myers. And let's do Shrek.
Shrek. Lock it in.
Lock it in, Shrek.
Bong Bong.
Dude.
Are you kidding me?
Shrek is the 15th highest grossing movie franchise of all time. And
Shrek is not in his top 4.
a seminal Pixar, the number 1 favorite of the fans. You are not alone.
And Shrek himself is not.
anyone,
Okay.
anyone would have guessed.
Which Austin Powers?
No, let's go. You want to go Wayne's World, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, actually Wayne's World.
Let's go Wayne's World, lock it in.
Bong Bong. So
Dude.
Shrekster credit. Okay.
Okay. No.
Out
No.
of here.
No. Don't editorialize this. Don't try to bail yourself out. Be like, this one's weird. It's not usually this hard. You can't do that.
I'm not saying it.
I mean, is SNL in his top 4?
It never is. Never is. I don't want to guess it.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
You may.
You are maybe missing that when someone is very involved in the making of a movie, that a lot of the times is a flagship, a box check for IMDb algorithms. I don't want to throw you off.
What's he been very involved with?
I mean, I feel like it's got to be Austin Powers.
It's probably the Love Guru.
Forgot about that one. Do you go Austin P?
Austin P.
What's the name of the first one? Is it just Austin
I don't
Powers,
know.
or is it?
I don't know.
I will let you ask the names, and I will give you the names.
What's the name
Okay.
of the
Feels like
first
it's
Austin
something
Powers? Is that the Spy Who Shagged Me?
International Man of Mystery. The Spy Who Shagged Me is the
Third?
the second one.
Second. Let's go. International Man of Mystery. Austin Powers.
International Man of Mystery.
Yep.
Lock it in.
Bing, 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 bing. Number 3.
Let's go Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. Lock it in, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Bing, 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 bing. Number 1.
Okay.
But that's it for him, right?
Yep.
Because we
Yeah.
got the first 2 wrong.
Yeah.
So, number 1, Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. Number 2, Austin Powers in Gold Member.
Yeah.
Number 3, Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
3 Austin Powers.
Wait for it. Number 4, The Love Guru.
No way, dude.
You're kidding me.
Dude, that is like playing with Adam Sandler and Don't Mess with the Zohan is one of his top 4 movies.
You're kidding me.
Oh, is it Eddie time,
You
boys?
wanna do Eddie or take a swing at
You
John
have
Lithgow?
3 points. The most you can get is 8. Fortunately,
Let's
all
try
you
Eddie
need
Murphy.
to win Shrekster credit is a point for every Shrek movie that's been made. So you only need 5 points to win Shrekster credit. If you can get 2 Eddie Murphy movies,
We won't. Okay.
because we are outside of time and space with Shrekster credit.
Let's go Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Shrek, lock it in.
I just
You
need 2.
think so?
I
Fine.
do.
Fine. Shrek, lock it in. Bong
Bong bong. You have 3 chances to get 2
Okay.
points.
Let's play.
to win
Let's play this
Shrekster
for real. Coming to America.
Yeah.
Lock it in. Right.
Yep. Completely agree.
Lock it in.
Coming to America, lock it in.
Bing, 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 bing. Number 2.
Number
I think
2.
just an absolute classic.
Number 2.
Okay.
I feel. Don't just look at me. I
Yeah.
feel in my soul. I don't know why I feel this way. Daddy Daycare, or what's the one where he can talk to animals?
Dr. Dolittle.
I feel like Dr. Doolittle's a top 4 for Eddie.
I think it could be one of those. I think we could have some clumps in here.
I don't think so. Maybe.
You don't
Maybe.
think there'll be any clumps?
I don't, but maybe.
Okay. I mean, there's also no donkeys.
Well, we don't know
Which
that.
is
It could be
surprising.
Shrek too.
Okay.
I feel
I
in
have
my
a
bones Dr.
feeling
Doolittle.
about Dr. Dolittle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Dolittle, lock it in.
Dr. Doolittle, lock it in.
Bong bong. You have 1 guess to get 1 point to have 5 points to win Shrekster
I
credit.
don't think it's Daddy Daycare.
What if it's Meet Dave?
I don't think so, but could be. What's the clump one? What's the first one called?
The Nutty Professor?
Yeah, it's that one.
You think? Yeah. The Nutty Professor.
Nutty
lock
Professor,
it in.
lock it in.
Bing!
Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, it's definitely that one.
Number 1.
Sure. Crazy.
The Nutty
Insane.
Professor. Number 2, Coming to America. Number 3, an Oscar-nominated role
Oh, yeah.
in Dreamgirls.
Yeah.
Number 4, written, directed, starring Harlem Nights.
Okay.
Eddie Murphy movie with Richard Pryor back in the late 80s.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, a 5 out of 15, but that's enough.
For Shrek extra credit.
Shrek extra credit. The boys are 1 for 1.
Yeah. Let's never play
Congratulations
Shrek
on
extra
that.
credit again.
Don't
To
see a
end
world
this
where we win.
episode, and be careful because you know what I'm capable of. I'd love your name, and I'd love you to give me another name for a special edition of Extra Credit in the future. I'm Carter. Pull up your bootstraps for Carmen Electra Credit.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, my brain went Carmen San Diego, and I was like, that would be pretty fun. And then I
Where in the world
realized
is
that
she?
wasn't what you were talking about. Okay. Got it.
I'm Doge, and hope you're a big red guy because we're playing Hextra Credit, and it's the whole cast of Heck Boy.
Oh, that's a good one. I like Hextra Credit.
That's great.
That's
really
very
good.
fun. I'm Jordan, and when we inevitably, because there's no way we don't someday, we're not there yet, but there's no way we don't review the 50 Shades series eventually. So it is going to be Sextra Credit for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not saying we're doing it today. I'm just saying there is no universe where
At
this
some
podcast
point-
ends without us reviewing that series.
At some point, we're going to run out of movies.
Yeah. And we're going to end up in the
And when
lap
it's-
of Sir whatever his name is, Gray. Christian Gray. Ironic because he's a nasty boy.
We would have to, whatever one of the famous pop songs on that soundtrack would have to be the Mini Monday intro.
Yeah.
I can't think of what
Is
any
it
of
that
those were.
super slowed down version of Crazy in Love? Because that
Yeah,
actually,
it's like,
is so good.
it's actually really good.
There's also like
for
a
a while,
weekend
I
song
need-
that's really
Yep.
dirty.
I need you to know, genuinely, I thought for a fraction of a second that it was Despicable Me.